I am an Italian. From Georgia, so I don't know how that happened. Dead serious, my friends. Everywhere I go around the country, I tell people I'm from Georgia. They're like, Italians in Georgia? Yeah, they're over there. They're just in the witness protection program. All my relatives had those great nicknames. You know those nicknames you see in the movies? Italian nicknames. All my relatives had them. Mikey the Shark, Frankie the Hammer, you know, Joey the Blade, Tommy the Rock. That is so cool. Is that not cool? You want to know what I got? Vinnie the Pooh. That's not funny, that's stupid. Vinnie the Pooh. Good thing I didn't decide on the mafia as a career choice, man. Imagine a bunch of wise guys sitting around a smoky table like, hey, we don't mean to alarm you guys. But Vinnie the Pooh's on his way down here. And he's pissed off. Something about a missing honey shipment. All the guys are scared. No, Vinnie the Pooh. And Tony the Tigger, too. Is he bringing Tony the Tigger? Stupid. My last name's Coppola, ladies and gentlemen. That's spelled C-O-P-P-O-L-A. Spelled just like two famous Hollywood directors we know and love, right? Sophia and Francis Ford. They pronounce their name Coppola. We pronounce it Coppola. Actually, both ways are correct because it's a very common last name. Italian last name, very common Italian last name. But for the record, I have never pronounced our last name Coppola. Unless I'm making reservations in Los Angeles. And then anything goes. I can call a restaurant on Easter Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to make brunch reservations at 1, and I'm getting a table, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we're all booked up, but if you leave your name, we'll put you on a waiting list. Vincent Coppola. We'll see you at 1. It's cool, right? It works, but only in Los Angeles. Everywhere else around the country, they don't care. They don't care. North Carolina, yeah, I heard you spell it the first time, pal. I told you we're booked. No one cares. New York don't care. Yeah, nice try, buddy. There's 6 of them here. Told you I'm Italian because I can't help it. That's what Italians do. That's the first thing Italians want you to know about them, you know. Next time you meet an Italian, just look at your watch. Watch how long it takes him to tell you. The record is 2.5 minutes, but it's usually within the first 10 or 15 seconds. Next time you meet an Italian, you just keep your eye on him. You watch. This is my buddy, Franco Goretti. You watch Franco. He can't wait to tell you he's Italian. He's like a 13-year-old girl about to jump into a double dutch. He just... looking for a way to work it into the conversation. And if he can't find a way to work it in, he'll invent a way to tell you he's Italian. You'll get into a car, he'll buckle his seatbelt. You see the way I buckle that seatbelt? That's the way a 100% Nabla Don Italian buckles a seatbelt. That's how we do it. No one buckles a seatbelt like us, huh? You know what I say? That's what we do. We cook and we buckle seatbelt. Calm down, buddy. No one cares. I'd love to meet an Italian vegan just to see what he'd tell you first. Wouldn't that be Oh, you're gonna hear both. But I wonder which one comes out first. Talk about conflict. Can you imagine an Italian vegan that does CrossFit? Ooh, decisions. What is he gonna say? What about an Italian vegan who does CrossFit and is from New York City? Oh, he'll have an aneurysm. He'll have an aneurysm and drop dead right there. Well, before he utters a word. There's no way that can have that. What about an Italian vegan who does CrossFit, is from New York City, and gives money to charity? All right, I'm gonna stop right there. That's an episode of X-Files. And we got other stuff to talk about. Italians are hard to hang out with, my friends. The other time, not long ago, I'm at dinner. Table full of Italians. I order the manicotti. Entire table loses its mind. Hey, Gavone. Hey, what kind of Italian are you, huh? Who brought this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I don't even know who you are. It's not manicotti, you moron. It's a manigot. It's pronounced a manigot. I said, okay, pardon me, Guido. We don't want to confuse the head chef here at Denny's. Relax. Take a break. I'm an idiot for ordering manigot at Denny's, but now these guys want me to say it right? Come on, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Matter of fact, I now pronounce it all wrong just to watch their heads explode. Yeah, I don't feel like manicotti. I think I'll get the big ziti. You know what? Forget about it. I'm getting lasagna. Say it right. Say it right. Say it right. Does that make me a bad guy? I worry about that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I crossed some weird line in my life. And I don't have any more tolerance for people anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Do people skeeve you out? Do people skeeve you out like they skeeve me out? Do they make your skin crawl? The older I get, I find I have less and less tolerance for it. Had to get my driver's license renewed recently. I had to go in. Let me ask you a question about that. When do the normal people go to the DMV? Any idea? Any clue? I thought I walked into the green room of a Jerry Springer taping when I walked into this one. It's like the Waffle House after 3 a.m. in there. It's a freak show. At the DMV, it stinks in there. No one's wearing deodorant. No one's seen a toothbrush in years. This is the best they're ever gonna look, cause today's picture day. We got them at their best. I'm gonna comb my hair, they're gonna take my picture. Is it just me or do people always seem broke at the DMV? When do people with jobs go? I'd love to show up on employee day. Wish they posted the names of the days on the wall so I can pick that day, show up on that. When's employee day? I never show up on employee day. I always show up on mutant, open sore, body odor, ex-convict day. That's my day. I show up on carnival worker appreciation day. It's freak show day. It's, hey, when's closed toe shoe day? It's when I like to show. Freak shows are everywhere. Here's another one. Your washing machine ever break down? You got to go to the laundromat and do your clothes? Oh, there's a junkyard of genetic debris right there. You ever been down to the laundry? Oh, that'll put you off washing clothes. Laundromat's the reason I own 87 pairs of underwear. I ain't going, my friends. I can go 87 days without visiting a laundromat. That's a pretty good little streak right there. It's always the same thing at the laundromat, isn't it? It's always the same thing. Barefoot, dirt encrusted, snot-nosed, greasy kids running around, screaming like animals. Toothless women washing tube tops. Like, why am I here? Please, Maytag, lower the price of your appliances. Why? just don't understand how some people choose to leave their houses looking the way they do. You know what I'm talking about? You ever look at somebody and just go, what are you doing? Who let you out? What? You ever been in a Walmart after midnight? Holy cow, how did they make that decision? What are they doing? Are they getting dressed in the dark or something? I know they got a mirror. They're wearing lipstick. What do they just walk out into the sun and go, okay, let's just go with this. Yeah, well, I'm gonna rock it like this. Really? That's what you're doing? You ever see somebody who's either dressed really revealing or just totally outlandish? I don't know, they could be wearing lime green short shorts and a tutu with cowboy boots and a top hat, and you see him and you get this little fear in your stomach, don't you? You get this little feeling in your stomach, a little voice in your head says, I gotta stay away from this person. You keep your distance around the store, you keep one eye on them. You know what that is? That's instinct, ladies and gentlemen. That's 100,000 years of evolution working in your favor, because in the natural world, insects and animals will wear bright colors to tell predators that they're dangerous. There's no other explanation for why they look like they do in Walmart. That joke has no ending.